It looks like they just dropped a random Fate channel. We kind of expected one to be coming soon, but I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be tonight. But let's go ahead and jump in and see what we are getting for the end of April. Hopefully a new game mode. That would be really, really good. Can we see update information? GW. What is GW? Maybe GW's new game mode? And then something in the middle, some kind of silhouette.
Hello, summoners! My apologies. You caught
Okay.
me in an unseemly position. I was so anxious for today that I got here bright and early, but the warm sun lulled
Faye,
me straight to
please, Faye.
sleep.
Just
But never fear.
hit the thingy.
I'm wide awake now. And
Okay.
I, Faye, have gathered all sorts of exciting news.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we really need a new game mode.
Sit back, relax,
Or some like really big updates.
information on the fire.
I'm trying to think what else they would announce. I guess probably remixes, right?
Faye channel.
Who's remixes? I don't even remember who's oh, is it a Shara's remix actually? I'm not sure.
With this.
What's first?
Oh, Faye, my
Light? Okay, I have no idea what's going on right now. Ooh, new character?
Faye, Faye.
Very, of course.
Loki?
Oh, it's Loki. Yay.
The Faye.
They have her boobs blurred out!
Hero. And cool she'll be in her true form. Casting light.
They're like, we can't show this art, let's put a giant light beam over it.
Grants pleasure to mortals and then lures them into chaos. I hope
What the fuck?
nothing too dastardly. At the start of her
This is too funny.
hero Loki can inflict nearby foes.
What does she do? Okay, I have to stop. I'm like, actually, like, this is so over the top ridiculous. I'm having a hard time. Oh my gosh. They actually just like blurred out her entire art. Like, obviously this probably won't be like that in the game, I'm assuming. But like, geez, this is kind of, I'm guessing they don't want to get like demonetized by YouTube maybe? Anyway, let's look at their new skills. We have Dazzling Discord. I'm guessing this is a new B slot, like, you know, the Dazzling line. I start turn for the closest foes within 5 spaces of unit and any foes within 2 spaces of those units. If any foe's res is less than unit's res, inflict Discord on that foe, and then you inflict attack res -4 on foe during combat and fucking counterattack. This is okay. I don't think this is like amazing, but it is like nice supportive effect. Is it better than Dazzling Shift? I guess so, yeah. It is better than Dazzling Shift. Dazzling Shift is not that great just because there's so much other types of warping in the game. So I didn't think this is overall better. I still don't like it as much as the Wrathful effects. I think the Wrathful effects are like really nice, like Wrathful Tempo and the true damage as well from like Poetic Justice. We then have our preference skill, Divine Deceit. So at start of player phase or enemy phase, so this is like getting around Elamine again. If any foe's res in cardinal directions of unit is less than hers +5, okay. Inflicts gravity on those foes. So pretty similar to base Loki. And then also, again, if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns center on unit have less res than her, +5, you get ploy and exposure. So it's kind of like a preference ploy effect. Okay. And then after start of turn effects trigger on player phase or enemy phase, if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns have greater than or equal to 3 bonus effects active, excluding stat bonuses, neutralize those effects. Wow. Okay. And then if foe has any penalty effects active, you get attack and rest +5. Okay, so at first, I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty underwhelmed by this. Like, it's not bad, right? Obviously, ploy is a decent skill. The explosion and the ploy effect just turning off like grand strategy. Bonus alert is nice. Gravity is annoying to deal with, but really the thing here is being able to turn off all those crazy bonus effects. We have Tina, and Tina works pretty well, but she only really works on Aetherite's defense, and there are ways to play around Tina, essentially, right? Like, the way you play around it is you essentially have one unit get a lot of buffs that you don't really care about, like one of your, like, support units or whatever, and then she just steals those buffs, and your tank still has all the buffs. With this, though, I think she's an offense mythic. We're not sure yet, I guess, but they are showing her on offense. This is a great way to just turn off a ton of different bonus effects, which is really powerful. The range is interesting, 3 rows or 3 columns. It's not like the biggest range, but it's not terrible either. It does have a resistance check though, right? No, it does not. It has no resistance check. So there's no check on this either. So there's no way to get around this. This is pretty strong. This is essentially giving another way for Aetherite's offense to be even more advantage if she is an offense mythic, which I'm assuming, which is pretty scary because a lot of units rely on bonuses to do a lot of things, right? Like, bonuses have kind of become part of the central points of the meta essentially. And so being able to turn that off is really good. This is kind of scary. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not sure how I feel about this quite yet. Okay, we gotta see her stats real quick. Let's stop real quick. Okay, so these are all debuffed though. So I'm guess I don't know what the debuff is by though. It's by Hortensia, I guess, probably. So she's pretty attack and resistance heavy. That's not really a surprise there either. And then we don't get to see her weapon yet, so we can also I can also make it pretty scary. Okay, here's her weapon. Okay, let's see. So you get Kanto 1, that's already really good. You get Wrathful Staff, you get Slaying. HP is going to equal 25%. You get like a, not a times pulse effect, it's actually like a quick impulse effect where you just get cooldown count -1, which means that she can use bigger AoEs, which is pretty good. Also, if your HP is going to equal 25%, you're going to get attack res plus X, where X equals 6 plus 20% of your res, their visible res at start of combat, and there's no limit to that, so that can get quite high. You also get guaranteed follow-up attack, and you get 20% true damage based off your res, but not with AoEs. Okay. I mean, this is good, but not amazing in my opinion. I think I would much rather have her had been more supportive, just because she is already kind of doing that. So this lets her do damage, but if she isn't Eat the Raid's offense unit, which I'm assuming, because I don't think we get to see which buff or what season she's from, do we? Oh no, she's dark. She's a dark mythic with the attack bonus, but they're using her on Eat the Raid's offense. Okay, sure, why not? That sounds like something Faye would do. This is very, very different then. I think this unit's extremely powerful. On defense, this is like essentially, in my opinion, a better Tina. There's less counterplay. You can kind of put Loki in a position where she can turn off the area where your opponent would want to tank or engage from. Being able to turn off all these bonus effects is really, really good, because a lot of the ways Omni tanks work nowadays is by relying on those bonus effects. So being able to just turn all that off, and there's no res check, so you really can't get around it, is really powerful. And then her being able to do a little bit of damage on Eat the Raid's defense is okay, because it means like she can snipe something, which is nice. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could try like run Miracle or something there as well to make her more annoying, but she can't really run AoEs, or she can, but she doesn't get the true damage. I don't know about her weapon as much, but the C skill is extremely powerful.
If her HP is at 25% or higher at the start of combat, her weapon skill
That's a really cool attack animation as well.
Increase her attack and resistance. Plus, her attack and resistance increase by 20% of her resistance. These stats also increase when she is in combat with foes who've been inflicted with.
Why are they showing her on Eat the Raid's offense? I guess they just want to be able to move her. But it's very okay, of course they're gonna show her killing Altina. Great. That's exactly what we need to see.
She prevents her target and nearby foes from counterattacking.
And she has the flash special. Thank you, DTM.
She seems to be pretty good at using very dangerous
yeah, I don't really like this unit. Yep.
The summoning event, Mythic Heroes.
Okay, so we have our mythic. What color was she? Wait a second, let me go back. She's colorless, right? She has to be colorless. She's a healer. What the heck? 1 second. Okay, so she's going to be colorless, which is really weird. So she's going to be sharing with Legendary Guinevere and Ganoon the Gap. Most likely. That's a weird share. I don't really like it. I do think she's very good, though. She's very, very powerful, obviously. She's going to be very annoying to deal with. You know, this art, dude. This art. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I don't like this. Nope. Don't like this at all already.
And here it is. If you clear this heroic ordeal, you
dude,
get 600 dragon flowers. And these dragon flowers will be specific to Loki's movement type of flying. Faye!
I really don't like this.
Newly added legendary, mythic, and emblem heroes will have merged ordeals available if you merge them at least once. Complete these ordeals, and you can get a reward of 600 dragon flowers of the hero's movement.
Okay, so it says for these hero types appearing in or after. So that means that all the ones that we currently have, right, all our old legendaries, mythic, and emblem heroes will not get this, which is stupid. I hate that already. The fact that they are now giving another incentive to merge, essentially, I also don't like that. I think that's stupid. It's very anti-free-to-play friendly, especially because it doesn't work retroactively. If it worked retroactively, I think it would overall be a good change, as most people do have some kind of merged legendary, mythic, or emblem hero by now. The fact that it doesn't, and it's only with new mythic, or with new of these heroes, I think is shit. I think it's complete trash. I think this is stupid, and I think this is just like a desperate money grab from IS.
Type.
yeah, I think this is shit. Even though it will give us more dragon flowers, it's done in the most like predatory way possible, essentially. I really don't like that. I think that's shit. As a whale too, right? As someone who will get the bonus of this, I'm gonna stop it for a second. As someone who gets who will probably get to take advantage of this in most situations, I just think it's shit. I don't like it at all. I think it's just everybody needs dragon flowers, and trying to block them behind merges is just like so scummy, in my opinion. Okay, what's this? Golden. Oh, duh. Why? I'm so dumb. Of course it's Golden Week. Okay, let's see what we get. We already got a data mine, so we know some of the packs and stuff. I know they're gonna sell us a floret.
First up, the login bonus.
Okay.
If you log in for 10 days
okay,
of the
not
active period,
bad.
these rewards.
It's not bad.
Next is
okay.
Choose Your Legends Hero
Okay,
Fest.
about what we expected.
Each Hero Fest
Yep.
will feature heroes from the first
How many
7
tickets
Choose
do we
Your
get? That's the real
Legends
question.
events. During the Hero Fests, the 5-star hero initial
Okay, yep,
appearance
increased
rate
rates. So this is like pretty normal. We usually get this every year.
5-star focus hero initial appearance rate of
So not really a
5%.
surprise.
Fay Pass subscribers can summon a 5-star focus hero of their choice.
Really? Really? Now we're locking the sparking behind Fay Pass? So free-to-play players get no spark, and then Fay Pass players get 4?
After summoning
This is some
20
shit.
times or more
This is
in a
trash.
summoning event. And they can do that up to 4 times per event. This
Yeah,
is a
I don't like
great
this.
opportunity to add Choose Your Legends
No, it's
heroes
not.
as your
It's only for
allies.
Fay Pass players. This is so crap. This is shit.
Next up, celebratory quest.
Oh my god. I'm like actually annoyed.
Choose Your Legends Hero Fests I mentioned.
Uh-huh.
Complete these quests.
Okay, so we at least get tickets.
21 first summon tickets.
So we get
to use
3
on
tickets
Choose
per
Your Legends
banner.
summoning
That's
events.
okay. It's not bad.
Don't let them pass you by.
Pretty sure we used to get more though. I'm pretty sure we used to get 4.
And
But sure,
that's
I'll
all
take
for
3.
Golden Week events. So exciting. Faye?
Oh god, here comes Loki again. Please put a new game mode. Please put a new game
What
mode.
in the world is this place? What is
Please.
this menacing
Please
place?
IS.
Loki? Is that you? Loki? Wait. Røkkr?
Oh, we're getting Røkkr sieges back.
Røkkr?
Are they gonna make it more interesting?
Hi. Seems Loki wants to play a little trick on all you summoners. It's been a while since I've seen a Røkkr Sieges event.
Yeah, it's been like a year or
Coming
more.
now, and with different rewards from usual.
Is it make it play different, please?
Wow. You can earn up to
Oh wow. Okay, this is a good change. I like this.
playing in the event.
That's really good.
Loki is sure making Golden Week events more exciting.
Wait. Do we get? I didn't listen. Do we get all 4,000 or do we get 1,000 depending on the event?
1,000 of each type of dragon.
No,
type
1,000 of
are
each.
playing in the
Okay.
event.
Is this every time or just this
Sure,
time?
making Golden Week events more exciting with these rewards. Don't miss your chance to get these rewards.
Okay.
And power up your heroes.
It's an interesting choice of heroes.
The next Røkkr Sieges will start
Okay.
April 24th. Get pumped. And
Like,
make sure you
3 days from now?
participate in the first Røkkr Sieges we've had in quite some time.
Okay, let me pause for 1 second. So, I mean, that's really cool. Like, I was complaining just a second ago that they were making it so that Dragon Flowers were more, like, pay to win. They still are, right? This doesn't change that. We don't know if this Dragon Flower change is permanent or if it's just for Golden Week. And it also sounds like they didn't change Røkkr Sieges at all. They didn't update it. It just seems like they're just giving out different rewards, which kind of sucks. Like, I'm glad for the rewards, but I really wish they would have updated Røkkr Sieges to make it more interesting or something. I am glad it's coming back, but like I think that's like a missed opportunity essentially.
Now that's
Okay,
all
let's get to the
for Golden
update.
Week events.
Okay, here we go. I think it's a Shara
Next
remix.
version
I'm not
of
sure
Fate is
though.
coming.
I think it is.
Hold on to your feathers, and I'll tell you about 2 things to look forward to in May's update.
2 things? Can you give more than 2?
First, it's 2 legendary and mythic
Okay,
hero
here we go.
remixes.
I think it's a Shara.
Through the remixes, 2 heroes can gain an abundance of strength. This time, it's Sigurd and Byleth.
No.
Here.
No. Okay. I was wrong. I thought for sure it was a Shara. I don't know why. Shara must be like July then. Okay, so we got Byleth and Sigurd. I swear, didn't a Shara come out before
There are some
them?
details
I
for
thought
you
she did.
summoners.
Maybe I'm tripping.
First is Sigurd.
Let's see what they do here.
Obtain a new skill.
Okay, first of all, Steel Defense 4 is trash. Like, them giving us this is complete garbage. They could have given us a million other things that would have been really nice. They could have given us even Attack Defense Clash. That would have been better than Steel Defense 4. They could have given us Fail Smoke 4. I don't know. Something, right? Steel Defense 4 is like, no one uses this skill, essentially. So that's trash. Let's look at Holy Knight or Holy Knight 2, the remix. So at the start of turn, grants unit can move 1 extra space. That was already there. And if unit initiates combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 40%. So this is a visible bonus. So that's pretty cool. We still have the 30% damage boost. Nothing there. But then we have after combat, if unit special triggered, you get attack and defense +6. And then the 1 extra movement to everyone. And then also you get the damage reduction visible bonus to everyone as well. Yes. Okay. I mean, this is okay. It's not bad. It gets like, you know, you get the visible bonus of defense, which is nice. The damage reduction is also nice. I think the big thing is that they didn't give him was like the quick impulse effect, essentially. We've seen this on T-Sigurd, right? Where T-Sigurd can constantly recharge his special at the beginning of every turn. And I think they should have just done that here. Like, why not, right? We already have it. It's not like it's like going to be some crazy power creep. So seeing them not do that is pretty disappointing. I don't think this is like an insane remix, and I don't think this is enough to make Legendary Sigurd relevant again. It's really going to come down to his refine, right? Like, he's going to have a really good refine to make him like usable, essentially. Okay, let's see what Byleth got.
He will obtain a new skill.
Oh my god. Okay, so we got attack speed up 4. Once again, not of the best skill. It's not as bad as Sealed Defense 4. There are people who use this, but typically you're just going to want Pledge over this. Pledge is typically better than this. The warping isn't as strong as it once was, as we just have so much warping in the current meta. But let's look at Sublime Heaven too. So you have SR return if unit special cooldown count is at maximum value. Grant special cooldown count -1. So this has like a times pulse effect built into it. That's pretty cool. We also get 30% damage boost for attacks. That was already there. And then it has the Beast or Dragon effect, which I already had. But then we also have when special triggers, you also pierce damage reduction. So that was already there as well. So overall, what did we really get? We got like times pulse, and then we got the damage boosted by like 5%, and then 10% if it's a dragon or beast. Once again, I don't think this is that great. Like, it's not bad. It allows, you know, Byleth to run something else in his C slot, like attack speed health, I guess, instead of times pulse. But other than that, it's really not that fantastic. You really want something like bigger now. Like, specials have gone so ridiculous, like PRF specials. Like, look at Emblem Ike, right? Or even like female legendary Lear or Desert Altina. So like, this is not the biggest upgrade. I was really hoping for a bit more than this. It does give him some build versatility, but even then, you don't always want your special charge at the beginning of combat. Sometimes you want it like to delay it, right? Like if you're going into like Hardy Fighter. So I think just like Sigurd, Byleth's gonna be pretty reliant on his refine to see how good he can really be.
Let's talk
Okay, so we got weekly revival summoning events. Let's see.
Now, only 2 weekly revivals were held each week.
Okay, so they're just gonna increase the amount.
There will be 3
Yeah.
each week.
Okay. I mean, this is fine.
You can expect to see your favorite
This just makes it so it's easier to get your old favorite heroes merged up like quicker, essentially, because they'll be more consistent. But other than that, it's not that big of a deal. I guess 1 more free summon per week too. Okay, so my overall thoughts on this Faye channel. Mythic Loki does look extremely powerful. I think she's gonna be really good on E3's defense, and she's gonna have some great like power there. Obviously, like a lot of Omni tanks and stuff like that rely on bonuses. Even not Omni tanks rely on bonuses, right? Like this could kind of turn off like Winter Edelgard's extra movement or charge effect, which is really powerful, right? So that's a big thing. Also, the fact that it has like no condition is really powerful as well. Not a big fan of that. I really wish it was tied to resistance so there was a way to play around it, but unfortunately that's not the case. So I do think Loki will be quite influential on E3's defense in that case. When it comes to this merge ordeals thing, I really do not like this. I think this is essentially like a way for intelligent systems to make the game even more pay to win. It's just a way to like try to get people to summon more to try to get that +1, which sometimes you get pretty easily, and sometimes it costs like 1 billion orbs. And I think this it's kind of crap. It's gonna really just only help out like whales and dolphins, or like people who are summoning for their favorites, I guess, occasionally, right? I think this should have just been the case for like everybody now. Like they should just increase the cap of dragon flowers you get anytime you summon a new hero, just to help everyone out. But of course they went this route instead. The other thing I think is that they should have made it at least retroactive, right? This should have affected old legendaries, mythics, and emblems, so that way people could have got like a lot of dragon flowers at once and kind of helped them out like that way. But overall, I think this is like a very shitty change, and I'm not a big fan at all. And then the final thing I really want to talk about is the event rewards for Røkkr Sieges. This is really good, but this is only a one-time thing. It's not that big of a deal. The thing you have to remember is like it costs 600 dragon flowers to get +5, allow you to see like +30 or +25, and so this really it looks like a lot, but it's really not. And the other thing is like even if this becomes the standard, it also depends on how often Røkkr Sieges runs, right? If Røkkr Sieges runs a lot, then this is amazing. It will help everybody out. But if Røkkr Sieges doesn't run a lot, which it hasn't, right? Like this is like the first time we've gotten it in like a year, then this really isn't that big of a deal. And we don't even know if this is like a permanent change or just for this event, right? Like it says event reward, so maybe it's only for Golden Week. So overall with this Faith channel, I'm pretty underwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping for some like big changes to the game, like a new game mode, something to really do with all our new heroes, something like that, right? Something to add some incentive to play the game, like be it social events or guilds, whatever it could have been, right? Like something else. This really didn't change all that much, and I'm not really too excited overall. I think these changes are okay, but definitely not very amazing overall. With that said, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think of this Faith channel? Are you excited for like the Dragonflower changes? Do you think it's like pay to win or does it help out free-to-play players as well? I'd love to hear about it, so drop a comment down below letting me know. And also I'd love to hear what you think about Mythic Loki, if she's gonna be like toxic on like defense, or if you're kind of excited to see defense get a big power boost. As always, I'd like to thank all my members for their constant support. This has been Oblivion. I'll catch y'all later with more Fire Emblem Heroes.